Have you ever wanted to accomplish something but you just feel like something's holding you back? Do you ever feel like, oh my gosh, I'm scared of what this person might think, or I'm scared of if I will actually succeed? Or you like try something and you're like, dang, that's actually really hard and I thought it was gonna be easy to accomplish things, but it's just too hard and I'm just gonna quit right where I am so I don't go any further. Are you just constantly anxious and you find yourself overthinking things? Well, this is the video for you and you have come to the right place. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Nadinespeaks. For this Motivation Monday, I thought I would talk about 7 things that are holding you back from achieving your goals and what you actually have the potential to do in this life. So the number one biggest thing that's holding you back is, do you think you can, oh my gosh, what was it? Overthinking. Overthinking, or what I like to call anxious thoughts, and just asking yourself so many questions that you just break down and you never want to even try. And honestly, this is the one thing that I have so much trouble with because I'm a very logical thinker, and whenever I'm making a decision to actually do things, I think of all the possible consequences, and then all the possible negative consequences keep floating in my head, and then I actually never do the thing that I wanted to do in the first place. So yes, the number one thing for me is overthinking. The second biggest thing in not accomplishing your goals and what's super holding you back is almost like overthinking, but it's the negative self-talk. So telling yourself like, oh, you're not good enough to do that, or oh, you can't do that even if you tried, or oh, it's gonna take you forever to do that, so don't even try, just quit already. These negative thoughts are never gonna get you anywhere. So what you need to do is you need to train your mind and replace all the negative thoughts with positive talk. Just work on changing all the negative little sentences you tell in your head. Think about changing them and just flip the switch and think about them in a positive light. Instead of telling yourself, oh, I can't do that, or oh, I'm not enough, start telling yourself you are enough. And one thing that really helped me realize and fix the negative self-talk was to look myself in the mirror and just tell myself a million times, Nadine, you are good enough, or Nadine, you're gonna do that thing you wanna do today, or Nadine, you're gonna lose weight because you are. And once you start looking at yourself in the mirror and looking at yourself, saying those positive things, it will totally change your mindset. And what I like to say is change your mindset, change your life, because you have no idea how strong and powerful your mind is. And you need to start taking control of that mindset, because you know what? Once you take control, you can do it, I promise. Another big thing that people don't understand about what's really holding them back is fear, or what I like to say, false evidence appearing real. And the biggest thing about fear is you don't realize that you're scared of something, because you don't really realize that you're scared of it. You just let the negative self-talk and the overthinking do its job, and you don't realize that you are really scared of what other people might think of you accomplishing certain goals, or you're scared that you're actually gonna succeed, or even yet you're even so scared that a failure that you don't even want to try. And I'm here to tell you that you need to stop being afraid, and you need to grab life by the horns, and you need to just go. Cue Chevy commercial. But for real, I'm serious. If you don't believe me, just try it tomorrow. One thing that, just be real with yourself and realize that fear is consuming your life whether you like it or not. When they talk about fear and what scares us the most, people don't realize that it's not going to be a spider, it's not going to be a clown, it's not going to be a ghost. It's going to be the fear of failing, or for me, the fear of judgment from others. And a lot of the times that's why I never really filmed YouTube videos, was because I would be scared of what people might think of my actual personality. It's so easy to cover up who you really are, but when you're just sitting there in front of a camera, you can't really hide because you're just here with yourself. And before I get all deep on you, I'm gonna go to number 4, and that is lack of consistency. So do you ever remember what's holding you back? You say you're gonna do something, so you do it one day, and then the next day comes and you're like, feeling too good from doing that accomplishment one day that you just set yourself back and you never do that thing again. Like, you'll go to the gym one day of the week, like Monday, I'm gonna go to the gym. You go Monday, but the rest of the week you don't go. Well, that is lack of consistency, and almost 100% of the time I can guarantee you that is what is holding you back for achieving those bigger and higher set goals. Because in order to achieve bigger goals, you need to be consistent. That is building your routine, and that is building habits to set you up for success day by day. For example, just going to the gym. This whole past year, I made a goal to myself that I would try to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. Well, it's been a year now and I kind of have, and really it's a day by day thing. If you're telling yourself day by day that you can do this, and if you are consistent day by day, it will be accomplished. I promise. If you start being real with yourself of what's holding you back and you actually take accountability, hint, see my last video on accountability, but if you actually start taking accountability of what's holding you back, you can set yourself free and do what you gotta do. So the 5th thing that's holding you back is setting too high of expectations for yourself. So let's say you've been eating like shit for like a year, right? And you're like, one day you're just like, okay, I want to eat healthy again. But you expect yourself to just start eating healthy all of a sudden, right? You just expect like the highest thing for yourself is attaining that goal right away. But you don't realize what it's actually gonna take to get to that higher goal. And that all has to do with setting high expectations for yourself. See, people like to set a high goal, but they don't really understand what it's gonna take to achieve it. And that leads me to my 6th thing, and that is not realizing how hard of work you have to do to actually achieve your goals. And visual that comes to mind is one of my favorite visuals when I'm wanting to quit something, and I'll put it in the screen right now, but basically it's a diamond miner, and he's working hard and hard and hard and hard, and he's almost there, but he can't see it, and he gives up right before he reaches the diamonds. And that's what you're doing with your life. You are working, 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 and you're quitting right there, right at your success point. You're turning back and you're quitting because you don't realize how much work it's actually gonna take to achieve those super high aspirations that you have set for yourself. But it's okay, because you can realize that it's gonna take that much work, and you can set yourself up for success, and you can work hard each day to achieve that higher goal. The 7th thing is kind of encompasses all of them, and it's when you are so scared and you overthink and you are so anxious about what's actually gonna happen, you self-sabotage and you start getting consumed with those negative thoughts. You were doing so well, and then something happened that set you back, and then just from then on you quit and you didn't move forward. Well, I'm telling you that in order to really achieve your goals, you are gonna have some setbacks, and you are gonna have those days where you just really don't feel like trying, and you know, that's okay. But you know what, like they say, tomorrow is a new day, and you can always wake up tomorrow and have a different mindset and achieve your goal that day. And I'm telling you, yes, it's hard sometimes, and yes, you're gonna have days where you just don't feel like it, and it's okay. You can take that day and you can sleep all day and you can veg all day and not feel bad, because you can wake up the next day and you can do what you set out to do. And that is what people don't understand. They are bad at like restarting. For example, they eat one piece of pizza and they're like, oh my gosh, I ate one piece of pizza, so the rest of the day I can eat like crap. But what you don't realize is it takes 1 minute to realize what you're doing, hold yourself accountable, and change it so you can keep reaching your goals. Instead of going down 3 steps, you can go down 1 step and go up 3. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this Motivation Monday. I hope it motivated you in some way and show you what's actually holding you back from achieving your goals, so that you can X all those things out and go for the gold. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you liked what I said in this video, and as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see this face on your feed. Happy Motivation Monday, and I hope you have a great week. Bye guys. Now the second step in being accountable with yourself is what I like to call the mental recap, or pretending